Welcome to Europe Hotel School London, where we explore the critical role of financial literacy for managers in food and beverage operations. Multiple revenue streams exist within food and beverage operations, and understanding each one enables managers to make better profitability decisions. A la carte menus offer flexibility to customers, but demand extra management efforts for labor and inventory. Buffets reduce staff requirements per guest, yet food waste becomes more probable when the operation lacks proper planning. Banquet and catering services generate better profitability by delivering high volume orders using predefined menus. Accurate forecasting is crucial here, as wrong forecasts can generate excess products and waste. Beverage sales produce high profit margins, especially when selling alcoholic beverages. Effective management of prices and inventory controls protects against losses from spoilage or overpouring. The aim of cost management remains constant to achieve maximum profit levels. To calculate food cost percentage, use the formula multiplied by 100. The optimal food cost range should fall between 28% and 35%, depending on concept type and regional standards. To manage costs, organizations should enforce portion control systems, monitor waste, and conduct supplier price negotiations. The calculation for beverage cost percentage involves dividing COGS by beverage revenue and multiplying by 100. The cost percentage for alcoholic beverages should range from 20% to 30%, while non-alcoholic beverages should fall between 15% to 25%. Standardize recipes, implement measurement of drink sizes, and utilize inventory monitoring systems. The calculation for labor cost percentage requires total labor costs divided by total revenue, then multiplied by 100. The acceptable range for service-style labor costs falls between 25% to 35%. Staff scheduling should follow demand patterns, employees need cross-training, and managers must track overtime occurrences. Overhead expenses include utilities, maintenance, insurance, marketing, and administrative costs. Organizations need to identify cost reduction methods through energy-efficient equipment purchases and supplier contract renegotiation. Monitoring monthly expenses against the budget helps organizations detect early deviations. Financial performance planning through budgeting combines with future results prediction using forecasting. Preparing a budget for food and beverage involves revenue projection based on historical data, seasonal trends, and upcoming events. COGS estimation considers menu items, portion sizes, and supplier pricing. Labor and overhead include salaries, utilities, marketing, and maintenance. Finally, setting realistic net profit goals is essential. Forecasting techniques include analyzing trends to predict upcoming revenue based on past sales records. Seasonal adjustments account for peak seasons, holidays, and events. The planning process includes developing 3 different scenarios: best case, worst case, and average case. For example, the holiday season is expected to bring a 15% rise in banquet revenue to the hotel. This forecasting system allows businesses to match employee numbers and inventory levels with demand, minimizing expenses. Ratios derived from financial data give instant knowledge about operational efficiency and profitability levels. Gross profit margin measures profitability after ingredient costs, calculated as multiplied by 100. Net profit margin indicates overall profitability, calculated as multiplied by 100. Food and AMP, beverage cost percentage tracks ingredient efficiency, while labor cost percentage evaluates staffing efficiency. Inventory turnover, calculated as, shows how quickly inventory is used. These ratios assist managers in recognizing improvement opportunities and measuring operational performance relative to industry benchmarks for strategic changes. A break-even analysis determines the specific sales volume, which covers all business expenses. The formula to calculate break-even sales is fixed costs divided by contribution margin ratio. The contribution margin ratio equals divided by revenue. For example, if fixed costs amount to $50,000 and variable costs are 60% of all revenue, the contribution margin ratio stands at 40%. Therefore, The break-even sales requirement amounts to $50,000 divided by zero point 0.4, which equals $125,000. The break-even point enables managers to establish practical sales targets, helping them modify prices while planning promotional activities. Mastering these financial management principles is key to success in the dynamic food and beverage industry.